Well, the big leagues came calling, and Balenciaga was, gosh, you're now what, in your third year?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so
2.5,
3 years
yeah.
ago, Alex was named the creative director at Balenciaga, and you can just sort of go back and look at what you've done there. I want to hear about how you sort of turn your brain on and off and how you differentiate working for your namesake company and what you're doing at Balenciaga.
Yeah. When the opportunity first came, it was not something that I was searching for. I have my brand with my family that we own 100% of, and so, there is a liberty and a comfort level to have that, and I was really doing a lot of areas, and when the opportunity came, it was something that kind of I wasn't prepared for, and so naturally my instinct was, oh, I'm so preoccupied with my own brand, I don't know if I can take this on. And the more conversations I had with Mr. Pinault and the team, the more my mind opened up in terms of thinking about working in a different way, in a different context, in a different environment. And then, I got to visit the archive, and kind of one thing led to the other, and I realized that this would be something that I would really be able to exercise a different part of my brain with. And again, a learning opportunity for me.
Stepping into an iconic brand like Balenciaga, which is so storied, is an enormous responsibility. How do you honor that legacy and yet make it your own and make it contemporary? What directives did Monsieur Pinault give you, if any, and what inspiration do you find in the archives?
Yeah. Mr. Pinault, I think the great thing about him is that he really, when he believes in someone, he lets them drive the vehicle. And so he really didn't give me any kind of directive. He just said, I know you can do the job, and that was it. And so in terms of my role there, I don't know if it's maybe because I have my own brand that, or I started with my own brand, but when I went in, I really felt that I was amongst everyone else that was on the team. And I was there to facilitate a brand and to help the brand continue its legacy into the next chapter. And there was a pre-existing history before me, and there will be one after me. And I always think about how it would have been different, or how my collections would have been perceived had I not had a name, or if I was on the design team and the journalists didn't know or what to expect from me. And I don't know if I have the answer to that, but I feel that every collection, I always feel that there has to be an element that ties back to Cristobal, and that his name is the one on the door, and that is the one that I should honor. So, the archive was definitely a big part of the first collection, and it was really about starting from a clean slate and kind of, honoring the codes that I felt most attached to, but really also about a wardrobe and how to take those elements and silhouettes and fabrications or prints and the things that felt very iconic Balenciaga to me, and put it into how I felt a woman dressed and functioned and lived, in today's environment. And so, yeah.